Welcome back to the garage. In this video, we're going to start by taking some components off of this chopper, getting it ready for powder coat, and also we have to get this kickstand on. It's a weld-on kickstand from TC Bros, and it's actually made for 1¼ inch tubing. They didn't have anything bigger, at least I couldn't find it, and this is 1.5 inches. So I have to make a couple little cuts on this, open it up so we can get it to fit on this tubing on this bike. And then after that kickstand is tacked in, we're going to start by taking the fenders off, front and rear. We're going to take off the front caliper, rear caliper, air cleaner, handlebars, mirror, headlight, and we're going to start ripping everything down, getting it ready for paint and powder coat. Get the engine off. In a week or so, we're going to get that cleaned, brushed down, and painted black. So let's go. Alexa, play Jason Aldean at My Pandora. All right, so we're gonna have to set up a rigging system, get this bike lowered. I have the lolly column in the garage. Hopefully I can tie down to that, have it on an angle enough that I can get this tacked in. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna set it all up and then I'll come back to you. So we got the area ground down. We also got this bracket cut enough that it actually fits in pretty good on the frame now. The way we have it set up, it's probably not super safe, but I'm a one-man show here, so it seems to be holding. So I'm going to get the welder all set up. We'll get that set up to the frame, and then we'll see if we can give it a little bit of a weld. We have that weld-on kickstand in place now. We have the bike tilted over, and we're going to see if we can put a couple tacks on there with the welder. So it looks like we're tacked in there pretty decent. That's how it's going to sit. When the engine's out, we'll run a bead across the top, do a lot better on the sides, get rid of that big snot that I put on there, grind that down and fix all that, and then weld it from the bottom. And that should be pretty good. But we are back up again. I'm going to keep on disassembling the bike. Right now I'll do the front tire, front fender, and then all we'll be left with is the rear of the bike. All right, let's get this front wheel off. When I do final assembly, I'm gonna drill a thin hole through here and either safety wire or put a pin in it, because there is nothing holding this thing back. I put Loctite on it, but you can't always trust Loctite on a front wheel. Or I'll drop the bike off somewhere and have them safety wire the whole bike. All right, let's see how they built this front end. This will be my first time taking this apart. Also, I'm not sure what color we should do this bike. I was thinking all black or gunmetal gray. Kind of stick to something a little darker. If I go black, I'm gonna go satin black frame, satin black front end. I might texture wrinkle black the tank, the fenders, and the oil tank. But I still don't know. So undecisive. Well, I tell you what, very well built. So with this being apart, we have to fix the fork stops because they were moving all over the place. Oh no, nothing's got grease in it. Brand new bearings with no grease on them. Cut that zip tie off. When I went to drill the neck, I nicked the stem there. What a dope. So those are fork stops. We can get you close to it. And they sit in there. But it wasn't stopping too well. Something was moving. I do believe that was moving. And that's going to have to be drilled and tapped so it doesn't move around. Let's move on to the rear of the bike. Gonna have to put something up to hold the back or slide that down. So we were able to get the back of the bike up in the air. Gotta take these covers off. All right, what do we need? Looks like a 1/2 inch. It is not a 1/2 inch. How nice is that? You don't have to take apart the chain. A regular Harley, you have to disassemble half the bike to get the chain off. One hole in this frame, I had to actually drill it and tap it. There was a bolt snapped off in it. So we are literally down to just the engine. All right, I'm gonna stop there. We gotta get some, I'd like to get a milk crate or something to put that engine in. We're gonna stop there for today though. See you tomorrow. So we are back in the garage. The only thing we have left to do is take this engine out of this frame. And then we can get the frame, front end, and the rest of the parts to the powder coater So let's take this engine out. We gotta take the front engine mount out and the rear engine mount out. And I apologize for how the way I sound. I think I have the flu. Not feeling so great. I swigged down a bit of NyQuil, and it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So I'm not feeling so great, but we need to get this done. Get the ball rolling. And if anybody's wondering, the fronts are I do believe they're a 9/16. Front bolts are 9/16. Rear bolts are a 11/16. So I'm to stand corrected here. For whatever reason, these are 16 millimeter. The bolts that are on this thing. I don't want to snap that kickstand bracket off. Can't go that way. All right. Now I got to get this engine sitting in that milk crate. Mr. B, what's up, buddy? Come to visit? The heart is out. Damn. This engine is way heavier than it looks. The engine's finally sitting in a milk crate and the frame is off. So that's a wrap for this video. We got the frame ready, the front end's ready, and all the odds and ends are ready for powder coat. If you guys have any suggestions on color in the comments, let me know what you think, what color we should go with. I'm leaning more towards the gunmetal gray, gray and black, something that'll, last quite a while, Next episode, we're going to be working on my 2007 Harley-Davidson Night Train. I got a new set of wheels for Christmas, all black, fat spokes. We got brand new tires to put on, doing a 250 18 in the rear and a 21 on the front. So we're going to do a unboxing and a review on those after they're mounted, balanced, and all that good stuff. Also, I'd like to say thanks for all the positive feedback I'm getting on the channel. This is the first time I ever did anything like this. Recorded anything I did in this garage and put it on YouTube for everybody to see. So if you could like it, subscribe, share it, all the above, that'd be fantastic. And we'll see you next episode. Later.